Hi there. I'm Dr. Noel Nelson, and it's my pleasure to share a few thoughts with you today. Some uplifting, inspiring, and practical tips to help you find greater happiness and success in your life. Today's topic: the fallacy of control. The traffic is awful. Nothing's moving. It's beyond gridlock. You're freezing because your car heater only works when the car is actually going someplace, which it is not. So you start railing at the cars in front of you, telling them how to drive, which, of course, does no good. And you're beside yourself by the time you do get home, which is a zoo. The house is a mess. The kids haven't touched their homework. Your partner looks up bleary-eyed from the couch where they're trying to take a nap. How dare they? And dinner hasn't even been considered, much less started. You explode. Is it too much to ask to have a halfway cleaned up house, homework done, and dinner started by 6:30 p.m.? You shout orders to everyone in sight, and then storm off to your bedroom, furious, slamming the door hard behind you. And tomorrow is the same story. It seems that no matter how hard you try to get your family to do things the way you want them to, it never sticks. Just like no matter how loudly you tell other drivers how they should drive, it never works. What's wrong? What's going on here? Well, when we can't control our environment, we try to control people. And controlling people never works. It's as simple as that. Umpteen rebellions, revolutions, uprisings, and homicides have resulted from people trying to control people. Short term, it seems like a workable solution, sure. But long term, it always fails. So what does work? Cooperating with people, negotiating with people, understanding people, and working with them. That works. The problem is that cooperating and working with others to get what you want takes a willingness many of us lack. Hey, you say, I'm willing. Other people just don't want to do things the right way. But there it is. What you mean by the right way is your way. And wanting things done your way is just another word for controlling people. The willingness I'm talking about is the willingness to give up the idea that your way is the right way, and instead open up to the idea, now this is novel, that there are many right ways to get things done, usually as many as there are people involved. Great, you groan. I can just see it now. The kids' idea of how to get dinner on is to order pizza. My partner's idea of a clean house is a clear path to the TV. I can't live that way. Well, no, of course you can't. And that's not what working with others is about. The idea is not for each to do individually what they think is the right thing, but for all the people involved to agree on a common goal and then figure out how to best reach that goal given their individual talents and preferences. For example, let's say you sit down with your family and agree that a common goal is a clean house. Now, a clean house is more pleasant to live in, smells better, and everybody can find their stuff more easily. Fine. So far, so good. As the main clean-obsessed parent, you draw up a list of what you think it takes to keep a house clean. Then you pass the list around the table and see who agrees or disagrees with the elements of a clean house. Your family will probably agree with most of the items. They just think, a little less frequency is better. Okay, you compromise. Floors will get washed once a week, not every day. Now comes the part you dread. Who will do which item? Ask. Don't impose. Ask. Yeah, just ask. Who wants to take which item? We have to accomplish all of them, so choose. You pick one item from the list and keep passing the list around until all items are chosen. Each week, a different family member is in charge of supervising that everything is done okay. Everybody gets to clean the way they want as long as the finished product meets the supervisor's approval. That means your preteen gets to listen to their iPod while vacuuming, and your teenager can talk on the phone while doing dishes. No, things won't get done your way, but they'll get done, and you'll find that your home, namely your environment, comes gently under control, even as you no longer control the people in it. The paradoxes of life. Thank you for listening to Up. And check out my new book, I Survived COVID-19, What Now? Finding Happiness and Success in a Post-COVID World. If you'd like more uplifting, inspiring, practical tips and techniques, as well as my website, noelnelson.com. Or take a look at my Meet the Amazings Facebook page. Until next time, be well and take care.